Welcome back to the city yard. How y'all doing today? So today is, give me 1 second. Gotta get all this crap out of the way. Alright, today is the 18th of Saturday. So again, I'm going to be posting podcasts like this sporadically, I guess. So, like I said, the first episode was basically like what I was about, what I'm about with this podcast, what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to make people laugh, trying to make people have a very good day, or have a better day, or whatever the case may be. I know people be down in the dumps a lot. Shit, I be down in the dumps too, but I listen to podcasts, or I watch the YouTube videos, or I do something of that nature to laugh, to enjoy myself. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm not gonna sit here and write skits and just be stupid. Like, I'm legit stupid. Like, I do stupid shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. I'm not saying that I'm stupid like that, but like, I'm not the brightest. So real quick, I got a story to tell y'all, which I think is hilarious as fuck. So back when I was living in Jersey, and I went to this elementary school. It's called Lakehurst Elementary School. That's the name of my city, was Lakehurst. 1 square mile, right? So back in the day, like before they like changed up the whole park, there was monkey bars. There was I forget what else they had there, but they had monkey bars. I remember this very, very well, right? So mind you, we're kids. We do dumb shit, right? So cool. So as this had to be, I want to say it was in school when this went down. Yeah, it was in school. So it was during the school time, and mind you, we're young. I want to say like maybe we're going into like 4th, 5th grade, one of the two. All right. So again, don't make the right, as a child, you don't really make the brightest decisions. I sure the fuck didn't. So, as I was, I was trying to like hang upside down on monkey bars, try to impress people, like, oh, look what I could do, ha ha ha, right? So I hung upside down on monkey bars, and I was doing it too, like even after school, like on a couple days beforehand, before this went down, hanging upside down on monkey bars, but like, sometimes you get afraid to do it, right? So, okay, cool. So I was like, bet I'm going to do it anyway. What can go wrong? Yo, my dumb ass got stuck. I hung upside down. I got stuck. I was so fucking petrified that I couldn't move, that they had to go and get I want to say it was either my gym teacher or my what do you call that, or the arts teacher, one of the two, to literally come get me off the monkey bars. I was that fucking petrified. It was bad. I remember we used to play dodgeball in school too, like for intramurals or whatever. That shit used to be fun. We used to do dodgeball, used to play basketball, volleyball, all that shit. But we had intramurals, which is basically, after school programs, or even in the beginning, before we had school itself, we would go to school, we'd go play soccer, whatever. We used to do all that stuff. It was fun. But yeah, like I did some dumb shit. I've got, I wouldn't say I got in trouble for stealing, but I stole before. It's nothing major. There was this place called, I say like it's no longer available around, but 7-Eleven. I don't know if it's still there in my town, but I mean, again, there's 7-Elevens everywhere. So, I remember, again, I was a kid with my grandmother when she was, with us. I just remember I went there and I stole, it was like a pack of gum or some shit. And, the clerk caught me. The cashier caught me and was like, put it back or whatever. And of course, my grandma was like, oh, they'll call the cops on you. That, like, and that scared you as a kid. I was like, no, don't call the cops, don't call the cops. And I was kind of like crying and shit. Again, we're kids, we do dumb shit, you know. So yeah, did that. Got in trouble for that. Like I said, I have a really cool friend that lives out there, or that used to live out there. He was my first ever friend that I ever met. When I moved to Lakehurst, one of my best friends. Hopefully I can get him onto the podcast in the coming weeks. I'll look forward to that. But that'll probably happen, like I said, in a few weeks. Gotta figure everything out schedule wise, and whether I can do it on this app or another app. I gotta figure out how to get people onto the podcast. Like I said, I do have another podcast coming out on another app. That's with me, my wife, my girlfriend, my fiance, whatever. That's dropping hopefully soon. Like I said, this is just my personal podcast. You know, we'll leave it at that part. How far are we in on this bad boy? 6 minutes. Okay, cool. Another thing, I don't know if y'all like this, but baseball season's in full effect. Again, I'm from New York, so again, I'm a Yankee fan, diehard Yankee fan. Watched them win the World Series with A-Rod, Jeter, Sabathia, Mariano Rivera. Got to watch that. I went to my first ever Yankee game as a child. My aunt brought me when they had the old Yankee Stadium. That shit was crazy. Like, Yankee Stadium, that's a whole different ballpark. Now that I live out here in Miami, I'm trying to go to Lone Depot Stadium. Lone Depot? Yeah, Lone Depot Stadium. Definitely going to try to watch, catch a Mariners game. Definitely trying to go to the Hard Rock Stadium, during the football season for both Miami U and the Fins. The only college football team I am a fan of out here in the state of Florida is the U, Miami University. Love them to death. Was pulling for them to win the national championship, and well, we all know how that went. So we'll see what happens this year. I don't think they're gonna be the same color, the same color, the same. I don't think they're gonna be the same as they were this year, as they were last year for this year. But we'll see. We'll see how that happens. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll start vlogging that too when I get the opportunity to go out there and find things, go do things. Throw little vlogs here and there. I do plan, once I get everything situated in my apartment, to start recording podcast videos to throw up on YouTube. So that'll be something to look forward to. I may get back into streaming again. We'll see. We'll see how everything plans out. I don't know what the fuck to even call this episode. But yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with two questions, and go ahead and answer them in the comments. One, when was the last time you ever cried? And two, what was that reason? And at that end, I'm just gonna wrap it up. You guys have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night. Hasta luego.